Welcome back to Tower Unite, everybody. Not sure why I introduced it like, oh, it's Fred the Fish. all pimped out. For this episode, this is what I'm going to try to make this episode be. I don't know how much it's going to work out, but maybe if I record enough, it'll work out. Haven't even said what it is yet. I'm going to look around, not say much, and just, you know, spy on people. I'll be the, I'm going to go people watching today. Just gonna watch people and see what they do, see what they say. People in this game are interesting, so let's look around and see what people have to say.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I'm asking this question, so I'm asking it a different way. Once you walk into like a restaurant bathroom, do you walk through the male or the female?
Female.
Okay, that answered my question.
You could have just asked.
I felt like it was rude. I didn't want to say. Felt
No,
rude.
someone told me yesterday I sounded like a 12-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't control my voice.
No, it's what you were born with. It could be your mic or yourself, one of the two. Anyways, hi. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, he just did.
I hate that he does
got me
that
there.
shit.
You
I
got
don't
me
know
there.
why.
I have to ask. I have to get permission. It's a part of the
No, just
contract.
ask the fucking
question?
question.
Hey, screw you, man. You asked the question then.
I don't know the question.
Oh. Texas.
Can he ask a question?
Can I ask a question? Texas
Could
Hold'em.
I ask?
Sorry, hold on. I'm building up the energy. Hold on. Give me time. Texas Hold'em. Would you?
I don't know.
I just just think about that. Like, if anybody here decides to tone their voice down, relax, calm down. I think the other method was to yawn, but to just really relax your voice and you go into a chat and talk to people, you're gonna sound. I can't remember the other word for it, but sexy, I guess. You hit those notes and people are going to consistently be attracted to you. For a second, it's kind of okay. You feel good about it. But once that becomes your natural voice, once that happens, you're kind of like, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
So just kind of think about that, I guess, when you decide to join a voice chat and relax your vocal cords, because we don't as humans naturally talk in our relaxed vocal cords. We actually talk in stressed vocal cords. Sorry, I've been drinking. Vocal cords, because
It's alright.
it enunciates what we're saying and it makes us louder.
You're the opposite of swag.
with my burnt out lungs.
You're from Florida, you can't be swag.
Well, I actually have my own VTuber avatar. It's just I need to.
You got Vroids. You should probably get those checked out. I had Vroids back in college. It was the worst time of my life.
Well, then they're only
Oh.
virtual, so it's not too bad. I've heard if you defragment it cures it.
Oh, that's a positive note. Oh, boo. I feel like I'm back in the 70s.
Take the headphones off. They're in your neck and it just looks.
No.
They don't work right.
They
Even when they
go
are on
to
your
my
head,
ear holes.
Even when they are.
They're
on
on my
your
ear
head,
holes.
They don't fit over what you think would be the ears. So it's
Fits
like you just
over
got
my
jaw
head.
headsets. I
You
don't
just
get it.
you just don't know where my ears are.
It just doesn't look
We've been
good.
together for so long and you can't tell where my ears are. I can't believe
don't
this.
Get
I
it.
can't
Just
believe
don't
this.
use the headset.
I'm
Don't fit
keeping the
right.
headphones
They
on.
don't fit.
It fits perfectly fine.
Maybe try a different model.
Maybe you should go date another Spyro. Sorry, too far.
Is that how you really?
It just came up. No, it's okay.
It's okay. I get it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's God damn.
Macho Man Randy Savage is different. We don't talk about Macho Man Randy Savage. He had a voice that was built through smoking, and it was a beautiful voice. We do not talk about that. We just don't. Brother! Sorry.
There was a wrestler, Jay Lethal, that was his name, Jay Lethal. So he used to be on like TNA Impact Wrestling, and he came out one day, like in an episode, doing like an impression of Randy Savage. And apparently his impression of him was so good that like Randy Savage actually called him up later, like complimented his accurate impression.
I just want you all to understand that Randy Savage's voice was his actual voice. He was a heavy smoker, and he got that voice through smoking. Not everybody's gonna get that kind of voice, that raspy, I can't even explain it, but it was through smoking. A lot of people achieve that through different means. You can just relax yourself and achieve those kind of vocal cords that I guess people are attracted to. At this point, I don't know.
It can be achieved because, like, going back to David Hayter, like, as far as I know, he doesn't smoke, but he was able to like get that voice nailed for like the voice of Solid Snake, especially for like the later games, like for Metal Gear 4.
It's not. So it is an innate thing. You're either born with it or you aren't. However, it's also a trained thing. The person I often try and mimic is Sean Connery. I think that's his name. He played one of the Batmans. Not all of the Batmans, obviously, but he played one of the
Sean Connery? You mean James Bond?
That's Sean Connery? Oh my goodness, I'm wrecking these names. But it was a Connery. I don't think it was Sean.
You mean Kevin Conroy?
Kevin. Wow, Conroy. Yeah, clearly. I don't do that.
Yeah. I can hear the voice now. Kevin Conroy is he's like the voice of Batman.
That is who I try and mimic. And when I started researching him doing that voice, I learned that he lost his. Not only did he lose his voice trying to portray that, but he lost it multiple times trying to achieve that deep, mysterious Batman voice. And that's what I try and achieve.
God, somebody is fucking blowing up my phone, bro. My jihadist.
Yeah, fucking blowing up your phone. Fucking.
I don't believe I am Muslim. No.
You don't have to be Muslim to believe in the righteousness of jihad.
Yes, you do. What? Are you fucking crazy?
Okay, what if they're like a grifting jihad though, and they don't actually believe in Islam?
Grifting?
Then what?
What the fuck
Yeah.
is grifting? What is that? What does that mean?
Okay, so a grifter, in this case, a grifter would be
How
someone
the fuck
like...
do you not know what a grifter is? You listen to Joe Rogan!
I don't... Bro, you're so dumb. Like, you're actually...
A grifter is someone that, like, pretends to be, like in this case, a grifter is, like, someone that, like, pretends to be, like, say, like, a conservative or something for like, monetary gains and purposes.
Usually happens to the left because it's usually conservatives who act like they're leftists. And they're not. They're very much not.
It happens on the right, too. Yeah, what if they're, like, grifting Muslim that's encouraging jihad activity?
They would still be Muslim.
No, they're not. They would not be Muslim.
You just said grifting Muslim.
If they're grifting being a Muslim, so they're not actually Muslim.
That doesn't... I don't think that really changes anything. Like, yeah, they're...
It changes a lot.
Like, they're pretending, yeah, but, like, at the end of the day, they're still promoting Muslim...
They're doing it for political or monetary purposes.
Muslim jihad at the end of the day.
They're
not the reason they're doing it. It's the
pretending.
outcome that's the same.
You're pretending. You're like...
How does pretending... If you act as a fucking serial killer in a movie, does that make you a serial killer?
If you act like a serial killer...
Hey, I mean, honestly, fucking, these, like,
you're a serial
Wheaties
killer.
are definitely thinking I'm a serial killer.
You need to, like, take an IQ class.
You understand me?
IQ.
No.
That's literally what's going on. If you kill people, pretend
Okay.
to be a Muslim.
Okay, hold on. Using that logic... Using that
Don't
logic... they're killing people, in this case, I would make them Muslim. So all Muslims kill people.
So they're killing people because they're pretending to be Muslim jihadists.
Bro, you're like destroying all the nuance here.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Micro's fucking AC settings higher than his IQ.
I just don't understand what you're trying to say here. Like I just explained like where I'm coming from. If
I'm trying to explain
Isn't that from
to you.
Florida?
If you're pretending to be a serial killer, right?
You're benefiting
But you're
the.
still killing people.
They want to be seen as Muslim because they want what they're trying to promote as seen as Muslim, because that they want people to convert religiously to that. So by calling them Muslim, you're doing harm.
You're giving them legitimacy.
You're giving them what they want because they're not actually
Bad
Muslim.
Micro.
Well, here's the thing. Why not just get rid of all the Muslims?
That's
Then
Dennis.
What?
Dobby. Dobby.
Alright, so we got Dobby and Craft dinner.
Dobby.
Alright, we got Ghost.
Dobby wants to be free, Elf.
Do you want to be free?
I want to be free, Sock. Free
No.
Elf.
Got those bitchin' socks. You look pretty free to me.
True. Those aren't socks, but true.
Join Dobby Gang. Everyone become Dobby.
Dobby
Well.
gang, Sulu.
Join me. Become Dobby.
Dobby. I am
Become
inside
Dobby.
of me. Oh,
Become Dobby with me.
come.
Become Dobby. Become
Dobby.
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 Dobby. They took away my service weapon and gave me this instead. I'm not allowed to serve anymore.
Let's be honest, that's all you need, Master Chief.
Oh, well, thank you.
Can I call you John?
Sure.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I could. Because I'm the president. 12 terms, bitch.
Howard Stern, the radio guy.
Howard.
Yeah, because Baba Booey was
He
like
was
one of the
he
last
was a
pack.
recent.
Satellite radio, whatever.
He was a recent guy, right?
No, he was big in like the 80s and 90s, right?
No,
Started
he was
in the
on, like,
90s.
XM. He was on like the.
No,
He
yeah.
moved over to XM and
He started on K-Rock.
before he moved, he gave a speech.
He passed.
No, but he may as well have because his radio show sucks now.
Okay.
He's really chilled out and became very like, he became the thing.
PG, right?
He became very much the thing. He also made fun of. He became very Hollywood.
Wow. Yeah, it's unfortunate to see that. I remember listening to him back in the day. Well, I didn't personally listen to him, but I had a friend who just loved how raw he was, I guess. He was one of those individuals, and he loved Howard Stern because Howard Stern was like, I'm just gonna say whatever. If you guys are looking for somebody who's like that, Eric Andre, I'm just saying, dude's raw, dude's wild. Might not be what you're looking for, but he's wild. See, Cam said, he knows about Eric Andre. That dude is built different, bro.
I love Eric Andre. Like me and my
Oh,
brother,
yeah,
we love Eric Andre.
If Eric Andre were to ever invite me on his show, I just want everybody here to know that I not only would I not accept the invite, but I would say I appreciate it, but I can't do it. You're gonna make me look like a whole dummy, bro. Like
The way it works on Eric Andre, it's like they film those interviews over like periods of hours. And I think most of the people who are on there now, they kind of know like the gist of like what his show is, but they don't know what's gonna happen.
Season 1 was where it was the most raw. What
Yeah.
one was it where my man's really brought a whole boat onto the scene because he was like, man, this seems like a dinghy. It really seems like a dinghy, and he bashed the gosh darn bottle on the side of Eric's desk, and a whole dinghy showed up, and I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Goodness gracious, you have to be like, I don't even have a good word for it. You just have to be super ignorant to say, hey, I've got an interview with this person, I'm not gonna look up anything about that person. Like, you have no idea what they're gonna potentially ask you. Look up some interviews. What are some things that they might ask you so you can prepare yourself? His questions are built not for the people that are asking, or not for the people that he's asking them to. Oh my goodness, this is the Olympics episode.
Yeah,
he's
like
smart. He's just a douchebag. Like, I don't know how to say it in a not.
He's clever, and he wants to pretend like he's Tom Green. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're smart. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna kind of be a dick. Why? Well, I'm smart. So.
But it's
I
also
can.
funny though. It's also
Satire
clever.
comedy. Like Sasha Cohen.
Who?
Yeah, like Sacha Cohen was really Sacha Baron
Who's
Cohen,
Sacha
of
Cohen?
Borat,
His
Bruno.
characters, and he tests people.
Oh,
and
Bruno.
controls them.
Bruno. Okay.
Just convert all the Muslims to something else.
Okay.
Why
what
are
if we
you
did that with-
stupid?
What if we did that with Christians?
I
That
mean,
would not be swag.
honestly,
So-
it would be pretty swag.
Christians
So,
are not Muslims.
Have you been to the South? You're in Florida. You should know better.
Yeah, I'm listening to myself right now. I'm speaking facts right now.
yeah.
Have you been paying attention to your state's laws or like any of state near you's laws? Cause like, hello,
Yeah, bro, I go out and kill people. I go out and do suicide bombing.
you're killing my brain cells. That's for
Okay,
sure.
there's like, okay, the fan of like fucking like extremists. They're extremists. They don't make up the entirety of Muslims. Have you ever like talked to a Muslim person?
Yeah, I have actually.
Were they a murderous killer person?
They were annoying.
So are you. What does that prove anything?
No.
So
If anything, they're probably not.
Like, I don't know
So
how to
all Muslims should be converted because one was annoying to you.
well, here's the thing. I just don't like your religion. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't.
Okay.
There needs
I
to
don't
be
like
one
your.
religion.
I don't. There needs to be one religion.
One religion in the whole world.
What's the religion?
Anything else.
Anything else besides Muslims? Okay, so the
You're
whole,
like
a whole.
like a Buddhist, right?
Hey, by the
No,
way,
I'm a Satanist.
by the way, Islam is just a kind of a crappy like fan fiction of the fucking Christianity. So if you have problems with Islam, it's kind of
Aren't
the
you
same
like
thing.
a communist? Aren't you like a communist?
Christian churches and stuff are fucking grifters too, by the way.
Oh, I know about that. Trust me, I know about that. And I hate those people.
So that's what's happening with the Islamic extremists though. They're grifting the religion. That's the same. It's the same sort of thing, but with violence.
And you know how you solve this? Through jihad. Wait.
What happened to you, Kirby? You're all square.
Where? It's like your son.
No, my son would be round, not a square. Unless the father was
Hey,
square.
the way he comes out is up to him. It's
True.
It's not something that can really.
If
Yeah.
somebody gave birth to that kind of Kirby, that would really hurt.
Actually.
You would know because you did.
Yeah, true. You would know. You would know how
Yeah,
the pain.
it was very painful.
Very painful indeed. I was there. I was the man who. Anyways.
Oh, based on the mayonnaise, I'm smeared on the fucking pancake.
Watch Harry Potter or one of those other magic movies. Not Magic Mike. Please don't say Magic Mike.
Harry
It's not
Potter and the
magic,
two
just
kids who can't act.
Harry Potter and the trailer full of methamphetamine.
You guys are
From the wet
druggies,
dream.
and I don't want to be a part of druggies. You guys aren't taking that cow serum, right? You guys don't work out, yeah?
Does doing stuff in VR count?
Wow. Base exercise is actually more impressive than you'd think.
Yeah, does like playing Beat Saber count? Cause I do a lot of that, like some
Again,
exercise.
Getting up from the chair that you sit in and moving around is more impressive than you think.
Don't leave me.
So what about communists?
Communist? That's not religion. That's an
Hi, I'm a
ideology.
communist. Do you have a problem with me?
You see what I mean? Literally, California communists. Look at this.
What's that? You don't even know what fucking define right now. Fucking define it. I want to hear you
Okay,
attempt.
I'll define it right now.
You're looking it up.
Retarded. That's my
Ooh, the ableist slur.
Damn right. I will not enable communism.
You can't even define it, you dipshit.
What is communism, though? What is communism?
Is your frontal lobe missing?
You should know what you're fighting against. What is communism?
Communism is red.
No. No.
Red.
No.
There you go.
What is communism? Come on. It's not red. It's not the fucking color red. Despite what
Please,
like,
please
1940s
please
America would
define
tell you.
it. I would love to hear it, considering I have read most of Marx's works. I'd really like to hear
That's
it.
very cool, bro.
You sound lame.
Communism, lame as shit, bro.
You don't even know.
Define shit. I ain't gotta define shit.
If you don't understand why currency is oppressive to the working class, of course you're gonna like your money. Private property is not the stuff you own. I am not taking your toothbrush. I am not taking your car. I am taking, not even I, you as a worker are going to be owning the means of production, aka your workplace, not your fucking, yes, your fucking family farm with your goddamn slaves, fucking Cuban Cusano.
What the fuck? Taking
Not
the hard
killing
work.
50 million people.
Okay.
Lads,
Fuck
why
you.
are you stealing my toothbrush? Why?
Because communism.
I mean, the USSR was more kind of
The
fascistic in its
USSR was
tendencies.
state capitalist. Literally, I've read Lenin. He's a post office. He's obsessed with post offices. Stalin, I don't even want to talk about Stalin. I hate Stalin.
What about Mao? You like Mao?
Fuck Mao. He hated the sparrows.
Communism is great except every time it's tried.
Well,
Word,
no.
word.
So
It hasn't
what tends
been
to
tried
happen?
because we.
Actually, it has been
hasn't
tried
been-
multiple times, and every time it was successful, it was taken down by Stalinists. Just fun fact.
Well, yeah.
One
But, like-
time, so in the Commune of Paris, it was actually rather successful
Yeah, that
until the
fucking
point
failed.
where the. Shut the fuck up, you whore! Let me finish my sentence. Dang it.
Yeah, you have to fucking transition. The.
No, you don't.
Yes,
no.
you do.
No transition. No. I'm already doing that.
Absolutely do. You
I'm already doing
absolutely
that. I don't
have
need the
to.
second one. I don't need the
Hold
second
on.
one.
You're complaining about people cutting you off. Let me say what I'm gonna say.
Say what you gotta say.
If the world is largely a fucking capitalist, if the world globally is capitalist, right? If you want to transition to communism, doing it so instantly is just gonna get you killed, like all these other attempts, right? That's what
Except for
happens.
I was getting to the point of Catalonia where the Stalinists overthrew the actual anarchist Catalonia. Solely
point
because
is-
they weren't doing it correctly according to the Stalinists and were going too fast.
The point is, in the current political climate, communism would never survive.
Society really sucks. The fuck is this?
Iron
Hey,
Mill.
craft dinner. I don't even know what the dinner. The fuck even is that? Is that cheese?
It's
Is
mac and
is that?
cheese, dog.
I'm Swedish. I've never heard of these before.
Oh, yeah, they call that shit something else in Sweden, don't they?
No, we absolutely do not. We absolutely do not have some macaroni and cheese. It's out of the ordinary. Just a fun fact, it's really hard to get fucking American product here in Sweden, and they fucking cost like something that shouldn't even fucking cost. Like you know Pop-Tart. You know how much a fucking Pop-Tart costs in America, right?
Yeah.
It costs like $3 here, 4 or 5.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Can't kill what's already dead. Means can't go to jail for it. You better look out, or I'm gonna hit you with a drone strike. You're asking for it. You don't know how deadly I can be. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to fly these things. I usually leave that to the professionals.
Slightly off topic here, but I'm just looking at the Battlefield 1 gameplay. I love reading stories about World War One.
Wait. Is that Stu? Stu, bring yourself back here. You can't just drop the N-bomb with the hard R like you've been a rated R pirate for your whole life. Bring your tushy right back here. Look, that's what he did. He came in, he said...
You know what?
I'm not even gonna say it because I'm doing my best not to curse and say foul things, but Stu came in here.
To ask a black person this, what are your thoughts, genuine thoughts on a white person or anyone saying the N-word?
You know, I hope you guys don't do this in real life, because I do. And,
Please don't gamble in real
It's
life.
not
That's
good.
not, it's not worth it.
Gamble in real life? Okay.
No!
Hi, I'm an anarchist.
It's just
no
like how, like-
script? Do you fucking think people on the left just have fucking scripts? Let me guess, you think George Soros is the base of all the world's problems? Oh.
That's insane.
Oh, you're not answering now. Oh, you're not answering now, eh?
You said that.
Yeah, you didn't deny it.
Said that.
Commune, like
Because
communist ever.
I think it should be held accountable. You need to be able to hold corporations and governments accountable.
Why are
You know, you
an
can, because
Like,
it to
how
me
is
is the only
anarchism good?
logical.
Like, I
Because-
don't think that will survive.
You don't know what anarchism. You couldn't even define communism. I don't even want to
Well,
hear
isn't
you try.
anarchism like fucking stateless shit?
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised you knew that.
So without a fucking state.
Yeah, just like
So without
communism.
the state, the social fabric cannot survive.
No. Vast majority of time, people have
Besides,
not had a
like,
state.
yeah, so like primitivism, right?
I mean,
Motherfuckers
I mean, if you're gonna look at it that way, maybe, but
I mean,
a
I
bit
think it
extreme.
is in its current state. Like going to communism right now would just not happen. But I think
You gotta aim for the stars. You can be having revolutions. Fucking the United States was going to be a hotbed last year. Were you not paying
Okay.
attention? I was
a
organizing
revolution-
things.
A revolution right now is not going to happen.
So should've.
Because the problem with having a revolution right now is the conditions aren't bad enough.
Ah, no!
Hey, yo, you 3Ws real quick. Yo, 3Ws, look at me.
W?
Yo, can you worship against the craft dinner?
W.
All three of you in a row. That'd be pretty dope. Pretty fire. Pretty banger. Come on, W. Come on, third one. There you go. Alright. And then just worship. Yeah. You like what you see? Yeah.
I like to spin. I like spinning. Spin, spin.
Yeah, Mavis.
Everybody be Dobby with us.
Huh?
Dobby, Dobby. Dobby spin.
So people say the internet's weird. I have to agree.
Yeah.
The only time you see 3 Dobbies worshipping a box of Kraft Dinner mac and cheese.
It's just getting weird. Anyways, there's pizza.
Yeah.
You like
Pizza.
what you say?
Dobby Dobby.
Oh, that pizza looks good.
Dobby Dobby.
Dobby.
And this gentleman from some sort of video game with a massive head that isn't from...
Strong Bad he's from yeah, that was Strong. It's from a web series, North Star Runner.
Okay, like I said, private property in the terms of Marxist economics does not mean your stuff. Does not mean your car, does not mean your toothbrush, does not mean your pet collection of weird vinyls. Doesn't mean anything. It means the machinery, land.
Does that
Yes.
include crack?
No, it does not include crack. You can have as much crack as you fucking want. Yeah, people own a lot of land in the U.S. and they shouldn't.
What you mean?
I own a lot of land.
Why do you deserve to own a piece of land of this world?
Because my family has worked for generations on a farm.
Yeah, and they stole it from the natives?
Hey, I'm
and
part
the natives
native.
stole that land from other natives.
So you're trying to steal
Yeah,
the native
the
land from
it's because people have been here longer than you, but because they were infighting means that you deserve it more than they do, and the land they belong on and you don't, and you have a legacy of people.
No country in this continent. There was
Oh,
no country
so
besides
because
the
they don't have a
Bahamas.
flag, they don't deserve to be on their native
There was no
lands?
country here. There was no
Who
country.
cares if there was no country? There was people living here who
Society
had lives.
adapted this.
No. I don't want to hear no fucking white savior fucking bullshit.
White
You
savior. I'm not saying I saved anyone. I'm saying
people,
that
you
society
fucking
was built-
genocided
I'm saying
millions
society was
upon
built-
millions of Native Americans solely to steal their land, tell them to
Genocide
fuck
has
off, go
been
to
all over
Oklahoma, steal their land some more, relegate them to the hottest and terrible
Yeah,
part
it was me.
of
I
Oklahoma.
genocided millions. My
Hey,
family has
you're
genocided
defending your ancestors. You are quite literally saying that they brought society to a people who already have been living here for thousands
not
of
even
years,
saying to the
but
people,
because
I'm
they
saying
didn't
to the
have a
land,
flag,
to
they
the
didn't
land.
have a country, they didn't have the proper channels.
I don't think my land should
About
be
why you called me an accelerationist before when I was just...
Because you were saying it wasn't bad enough, and that's a very common acceleration
I'm not-
thing to make things worse before
Okay,
starting a
but-
revolution.
I wasn't saying to make things worse.
Okay,
I'm just
okay,
saying...
that's fair. Sorry, I've argued with a lot of accelerationists.
No,
As soon as I heard that, it triggered me. I was like, uh-oh.
Right. I'm saying right now, like, it's not a viable option. What would work better is political, just like general political activism.
No. Electoralism is dead and has been dead for century plus at this point.
Sleep well. Don't die. Oh my god, craft dinner. Jesus. I just turn around and...
Mac and cheese. We
Yeah,
got that
good,
mac
good
and
night.
cheese.
Good luck.
And if you ever see people with the elongated pinky nail, coke addicts. That was
Oh yeah, the
that was
coke.
thing.
They call them coke
The
nails.
Yep, coke nails, sir. Yes, indeed. That was a very common thing. Same with the coke necklace. I don't even remember the proper name for that one, but the coke necklace was the thing. They would carry coke in it. They would be able to divvy the coke properly in the necklace. Not necessarily in it, but when they would take the necklace apart, you'd be able to divvy it. It was crazy. The 80s were wild, dude. Could you imagine being born in that?
I
Who's old
didn't
enough
know-
to remember the 80s?
I didn't know coke necklaces were a thing, but I know like, see when he said that, I was thinking like, in like the '90s rave scene when like gay people would have like cock rings as like
Massive
necklaces.
orgies. Oh.
Well, not just that, but like, because I know that because, but like they did in order to make Ken seem more appealing, Mattel released like Earring Magic Ken, where he had like a mesh jacket and like a ring necklace. And like people pointed out that it was actually gay people pointed out that's a cock ring. Gay people we wear we wear those at nightclubs to tell people like what
We?
kind of gay sex. Yeah, like
You wear
Gay
You said
people.
we.
No, I'm.
I didn't consent to be recorded.
Okay, let's try this again.
Play RL craft.
Fuck RL Craft, that is a shitty mod pack.
It's so bad. The elitism.
Like, the limb system alone, whatever that fucking mod is, makes me want to cry. Because the skeletons just always headshot you and you just get, like, insta-killed.
Because
It's just
Skeleton
bullshit.
needed to be any better.
I know, right? They're so fucking annoying already in, like, 1.12 with all the strafing
I remember
and
when
shit.
Skeletons couldn't hit anything.
They need to have
I miss
90%
that.
accuracy.
I do too.
They have 100%
Hey, I'm
accuracy,
still
I
mad about
swear.
the hunger update, and Minecraft's had hunger longer than it didn't, so I'm there's no reason I should be complaining anymore.
Actually, like, I didn't mind the hunger
hunger.
update.
Remember when Minecraft had limited map size? I remember. I know the Xbox version doesn't count. Shush.
Well, technically it's limited. Still.
Well, yeah, but you had a specific, like, 256 by 256 size.
You're not a real Minecraft player unless you try to make an Aether portal and failed.
Don't remind me.
No, crab mac and cheese, please. Don't die on me.
Help! Nobody's dead! Nobody's dead! Help! Nobody dead! Help! Help!
Oh. Well? Whoa. Alright. Wow. I guess that's it. A lot of, interesting people in that mix, to say the least. Obviously, it should go without saying, I don't, the views of everyone that was, showcased here did not represent, my own views. Just putting that out there. This is just a showcase of, like, what it's like to play Terra Unite, the types of people you would come across for those who don't get to play it. This is just a slice of life in Terra Unite. So, that's it. See you next time. What? Where the fuck am I? Huh? Huh?